Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in once again. So we're going to do some stash ads for the week here. Some new additions we acquired. So over the weekend, wife and I went to a antique festival over in Midland, Michigan. They have tons of cars. Took the old Mercury Capri over there and showed that. Really haven't showed that much anywhere because it's obviously not done, but it's kind of rare, so you just don't see a lot of them. So we figured, you know what, let's spend $45 in gas and run it over there and show the car off for a little bit. So it was pretty cool. So they always sell model kits of these shows. A lot of you guys have watched Sean over at the Scale Model Car Guy channel. He goes to a lot of shows and he always seems to find some pretty cool stuff. So Tony Lancer met us over there. He was over there wandering around as well, and he happened to go to this first kind of setup over there, and he's like, man, somebody's got a little Dodge, Little Red Express truck over there. I thought, no kidding. And I thought, I gotta have that. I remember working on these, really not so much me, I guess. I remember them coming in for work at the dealership when I was just a young boy. And there was this one particular truck that had come in. It looked just like this. And the guy had it cammed out. And it was awesome. I'll tell you what, a cammed out engine coming out of these stacks. I mean, it sounded amazing. Just amazing. So as soon as I saw this kit, I thought, I got to have it. I saw this kit a long time ago when I was a kid. And I thought, you know what? We're going to have to get this one. So whoever had the kit before, they preserved it really well. Everything's pretty good shape in here. So we'll open it up real quick. So they put everything in plastic. Like I say, just a really neat looking kit. So she's a pretty complete. Everything's all there. So we got our chrome. Pretty nice looking. And the decals and tires. So the decals, they put in plastic for us, so everything's in pretty nice shape. A little bit of yellowing going on. It shouldn't be too bad, just because the pickup is basically, the decals are that color anyway, so that actually works out really well. And we have our instructions, and we have our tires in there. So these tires, being MPC, these are actually the Goodyear tires, so I thought that was really cool, because at first I thought I saw them, and these are the big fatties too. I thought, oh yeah, this truck looks sweet with them on there. I'm not sure if that's what come in this kit or not, just because they give you 4 of those tires, so this thing looked pretty aggressive with all 4 of those on there. I may have to find something different to put on those, but other than that, I think that would be a pretty neat kit to build here coming up. So once I seen that, I thought, you know what, that'd be a pretty good buy. It'd be really worth it. I was really happy to see everything was bagged in the plastic. So very cool, very cool. The windshield and everything's in really good shape, so I was pretty happy with that. This is not in plastic. It's a little sad to see, but it wasn't kissing the tires, so I figured we were pretty good to go there. So yes, sir. So that was the first kit we picked up at the show. And I'll show you the second one we picked up. Second kit we picked up, the Monogram 57 Ford Del Rio Ranch Wagon 2-in-1. This is the car show version here that says on the bottom of the box. Very cool looking. My wife actually found this for me at some other spot across the show. She did her thing and I went and did my thing. And she called me a couple times. Hey, they got Sky Models over here. Would you like me to pick you up one? I'm like, she ended up picking this one up for me. So pretty cool looking. Pretty nice. It's still wrapped in plastic. This is actually a very heavy kit, so it's obviously got a lot of pieces in there. It's a 2015 Revell here. You can see on the bottom here. So not too old, but old enough, I guess. So I thought that'd be a pretty neat build. I'm not sure if I'm going to get on that anytime soon or not, or I might just leave it in the plastic and just put it on the shelf for good looks, I guess. So if I did build it, I'm not sure if I would do the stock version. Definitely not in the mint green color. I'm not really feeling that. Or just do the paddy wagon, the cop car style, because that does look pretty sharp. I have not built a cop car yet, so it might be a good opportunity there. So that's it for the show over in Midland. And I'll show you some of the kits we got from Hobby Nut Models here. Okay guys, so this is my haul from Hobby Nut Models. Hobby Nut Model does support the channel, so this one's kind of a mixed bag. This is some support items and a few items that I purchased. All the rest of the items are going to show you. These come from Hobby Nut. So these are things you guys are looking for. There'll be a link in the description below for his website. You know, just click on that. That also helps out the channel. And it'll take you to his website and check out and see what he's got down there. So these items here, you can never have enough paint. I go through a lot of it, and if you guys have watched some of my previous videos, you guys know I'm a huge MCW fan. Love this stuff. So starting off, we got some black surface primer. There's a few builds I wish I had the black primer. Obviously it's not used that much, but there is times where it does come in nice and handy, especially on a black car, or if you're trying to do some kind of different color change with another color on top of the black, because we all know that whatever you spray on top of it will definitely change your outcome. So another color I got, these are some new Ford colors. So this is Iconic Silver Metallic. This is actually probably one of my more favorite silver paints. This paint is really sharp. Like, it almost looks like it has black metallic in it. And I tell you what, this would look really good on top of this. So we're probably going to try that. We got some regular white gloss enamel. And another new Ford color is Antimatter Blue. I figured that'd be a pretty sharp color. They usually do like the Raptors and stuff like that in that color. They're pretty sharp looking. Another new Ford color is the Race Red Gloss Enamel. Then we got another, just a regular bottle of red enamel. And I'm back on my clear coat kick. There for a while. When I first started using MCW, I kind of had a bad taste with the clear coat. Had some that just never hardened for me correct. Come to find out, it was probably, I was talking to Mark about this, and he was telling me I probably had a bad bottle of hardener. So if you guys have watched some of my videos previously, when I buy this stuff now, I'll mark the bottle of the date that I have it. So I know if it's getting past 6 months, I'll just pitch it. But usually in my case, I go through it anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But anyways, so we got some clear hardener, some clear gloss. So this is your 2K gloss, and you have to have the hardener to put in here, or this will kind of be like my first experience. It'll never harden. So you got to have those together. And I have some regular enamel hardener. I go through a lot of this. You don't have to use it in this here, but from my experience, definitely. I mean, you can put the hardener in this, even without a dehydrator, and just let it set for 2 days. It's almost pretty much ready to work with. Plus, it gives you a lot nicer shine. Usually, even in the real world, the little more harder you use, the kind of the nicer shine you get out of it anyways. And on top of that, got some of my favorite leveling thinner. Got a couple bottles this time around. I see he had it in stock. This stuff usually goes pretty quick, so I figured when I saw it, I better grab a couple of them because I know they go quick. And so it's leveling 400. So 400, if you guys knew or not, that just means the milliliter bottle. It's nothing special to do with the content. That's just the size of the bottle. But it just looks cool because it says 400. So yeah, so that's what we got on that end of it. So let me show you some model kits we got from Hobby Nut. So first up on the docket, the Lamborghini Aventador Pirelli Edition by Aoshima. I tell you what, this is a cool looking car. Very, very cool. I tell you, I keep seeing this kit, and I thought, man, I gotta have it. So I pulled the trigger, and yep, let's get it. Now's the time. Typical Aoshima boxing. I'm not really, I guess can't spin. It's kind of big. The box art's usually the same on the sides. It's just a mirror of each side. But they do give you a little bit of extra on the other end here to give you kind of a finished look of the model when you're done with it. So very cool looking. I just think it looks sweet in that white and black. I think that just sharp with that red pinstripe. So that's definitely going to be an upcoming builder for sure. Like I said, I've been eyeing this one for a while, and I thought, yep, let's get it and see what she looks like. So that was kit number 1. Kit number 2 we got is the 74 Torino Cobra by Revell. Beautiful car. I love this car. So Revell re-released this kit. This has been out previous. Just a really cool looking car. I tell you what, I've seen a few guys build this already on a few channels, and I tell you what, just beautiful looking car. So looking at the side view here, builds up really nice in that blue. It looks really good. I don't know if that's grabber blue. On the side, it really doesn't look like grabber blue. This looks like grabber blue, but the side really doesn't. Either way, it looks nice. I like it either way. So I don't know if I want to do this in a Calypso orange or even like a yellow. I think the yellow look good on the black. So next kit up, we have ourselves some Eastbound and Down, the old 77 Pontiac Firebird Smokey and the Bandit. Yes, sir. I tell you what, I went to the theater when I was a kid and saw this movie. Kind of coming to dating myself. That was like, I don't remember what year the movie come out. Was it 79 or 80? Anyways, super cool, super cool. Yeah, so I saw Revell had this out, and I seen it down on the website, and I thought, man, I gotta have another one of these. I built one years ago, being this was a Revell kit. I think the first one might have been an MPC. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of a crappy kit. It was like a long time ago. The decals were horrible. I remember fighting with them. And I'm a decal guy. I love doing the decals, so that pinstriping, it just looks like a good time to me. So this was going to be one coming up here quick on the channel for a builder. When? That is a very good question. I'm not sure. So we'll get on there one time or another here. Other than that, we may paint it at least and get it boxed just to cure it out, decal it, maybe clear it, and then build it another time. So we'll maybe do something like that. I'm not sure. So that's another one we got from Hobby Nut. So this next kit, this is my giveaway car that I'm going to do on the channel. So this car here we're going to do a giveaway on, mentioned in a previous video. So I wasn't really going to do this car for a giveaway because I thought, you know what, it's a re-release. But being it's a Revell kit, it's got pad printed tires on it, some Firestone wide ovals. I thought, you know what, this would be a really cool giveaway car. It's kind of an appreciation build from me to you guys for subscribing to the channel, following along with all my builds and all that. So I'm just going to give this away to somebody, and we're going to do a drawing on this, and I will give you some instructions as we get closer to the time I'm going to start a giveaway on this. But this is the car we're going to build. Like I say, it's going to be a full build on the channel, so do a little series on it. I'm probably going to do it in the orange. I really like that in orange. I do like the factory build in the blue. It does look good in that. But for the giveaway, it is going to be orange. So that's how we're going to roll with it. Like I say, details will be coming up soon on it, on what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. I just haven't figured that out yet. So we'll keep you updated on that. They'll be coming up real soon on this. Like I say, the build will be a little bit of a lengthy build because I'm going to kind of work it in between the other ones. But we were going to probably get it painted, and I'll do an unboxing on it here quick. And, you know, on the video when we do the giveaway for it, or the rules for it anyways, we'll go from there. So look forward to that on upcoming videos. So we got one more kit from Hobby Nut. So last kit we got from Mark is the Shelby 427 Cobra SC. Yes, beautiful car. SC, if you were wondering, stands for semi-competition. These are really cool looking cars. Just beautiful looking car. I love it in the blue and white. There's a lot of, they look great in silver. They look good in any color. I mean, you can't, these are head turners no matter where you go. I'm sure that 427, it's got to be a pretty front heavy pig in there. And I'm sure it goes like no other. And I know they were pretty fast cars back in the day. So back in the day, I built one of these, or I was on with a group of people. We built one of these at the dealership I used to work at. And we basically did it for free, the labor. Obviously, the dealer supplied all the parts and the kit and the car and everything else and the donor and all that good stuff. But we were, our reward for building it was we got to drive it anytime we wanted to, as long as somebody else didn't have it, and there was only 5 of us involved. And I put a lot of miles and a lot of sunburns in that thing, and I tell you what a fun car. We used the 5-liter fuel injected out of an 89 LX Mustang, and just unbelievable. The car weighed like 1,900 pounds, so first and second gear. It had a 277 gear in the back. I'll show you some pictures here quick. So this car here, basically it was a, like I said, it was a factory 5. We got it in a box. I had to go to Flint. It was get it off a rail car. It came in like huge crates. They sent a bunch of guys over and picked it up. So the body work went over to our body shop. They did all the paint work, and we did the chassis work, and all that good stuff. I don't know. I thought I had pictures of this as was building it, but I only got pictures of it when it was done. So it's kind of sad, but it's kind of cool looking to see just the chassis sitting there as it was getting assembled and all that good stuff. So here's a picture with the nameplate with everybody that was involved with it, and my name's on the bottom there. And like I say, just fun car, put a lot of miles on it. Like I say, first to second gear, unbelievable. I mean, with that, even with that tall gear in it. That can just, oh my gosh, I think it just lay you back in the seat like no other. And it sounded amazing with those pipes. They had them nickel plated, all that good stuff. So I believe the color was kind of blue. So cool looking car. So back to the model kit. We are going to open this up, and I'm going to do a quick open box on this and see what we get inside. So let's take a look. Okay guys, let's take a quick look inside this new Shelby from Revell. It's like really cool box art. Nicely packaged as usual from Revell. So we have some extra packing here so it doesn't crush the top of the box. I like when they do that, so it gives it extra support. So we got the main event here, the body. I'll tell you what, it's for a this is a 1/24 scale model. I'll tell you what, it's small, but the car is not very big to start with, so it's a small car. Really nice looking body on here, really cool looking. So we have our glass, which on these cars you don't get much. You get the headlights, windshield, and there's some side pieces here for the side windows. We're going to leave those in the plastic. So we get a nice set of tires. These are no-name tires. Now this would look cool if the tires that were out of the model that had the Little Red Express, those big fatty Goodyears, that would look good on this car. But we'll probably do a stock build on this here coming up. So we're going to open this up. We'll see what we get in the little bags here. So going through the box, we got a few goodies. We got some tail lights. So there's not a big parts count in this box. I believe that it said there was 104 pieces in here. So it should be a pretty nice build if somebody's looking for a quick weekend builder. Looks pretty detailed out. So we got our seats and some suspension parts. We got our interior bucket. This was like a right-hand side tonneau cover. I believe that's what that is, and that would cover just the passenger seat. So we got our gauge set up here. Real nice hood. Got a few trinkets. Looks like got some exhaust work, some cylinder heads, steering gear. And we have that big boy 427. And check out that chassis. How cool is that? That looks pretty neat. So it looks like this will be a pretty cool looking build. Like I say, with the low parts count, it should build it pretty quick. Looks like it'd be a pretty nice builder. And the only other piece we have in here is our chrome tree. So let's take this out of the bag here and take a quick look at that. Look how wide that intake is. Man, that is cool looking. So this is a single carburetor setup. I'm not sure. All these are for your front bumper pieces here. Now we got our wheels. And I'm shocked that it gives you the wiper blades are already on the frame, so that's kind of different. It's kind of nice. Another thing, these look really good in that blue. If they paint these like a flat white, that looks really sharp in that as well. So we got our steering wheel. Looks like some pedals. Your mirror alternator. It looks like they give you twin carburetors here, but I only see one. So I guess there's twin air cleaners, it looks like. I'm assuming that's what those are. So we got alternator, a few trinkets for the hood in your trunk, and those cool looking valve covers. What do they say? They say Cobra 427 probably. I'm going to say yes. So we got the Revell instruction sheet. So very nice. They give you your jargon here in your different languages. Tells you a little bit about the car. All the good stuff. Yes. Oh, it's 425 horsepower. I'm sure that number is probably underrated for insurance reasons. Oh, yep. So SC stands for semi-competition. I thought that's what that was. So I'm glad I seen that, because that just kind of reassured me, make sure I wasn't telling you guys the wrong thing. So we got our nice little color chart here. That's kind of cool. And we got some decals. So why do we have those here? Let's take a look. Ooh, those look really nice. Wow, those look like some nice decals. Very impressive. Even got the Carroll Shelby signature, so you can put it on the dash. I like they give you seat belts. That's actually really nice. Oh, check that out. They give you emblems for the, or decals for the valve covers. How cool is that? I've never seen that. Really nice decal sheet. Looking at the decals, they look like they're nice and thin, so they should slide good. And so I see, if you look real close, you can see there's a cut right here. So they made that to where you can put that on the hood. That's for the hood scoop, so it will form down in there better. They were doing a little thinking on that one, so it's pretty neat. Really nice decal sheet. On that, just going through the instructions quick. It's like I say, it's a pretty quick builder. I'll probably start on step 1, see what we got going here. So we give you your information sheet of everything that comes in the kit, everything you get. Like I say, it's a pretty basic builder. Pretty simple, straightforward. Like I say, I think this would be a nice weekend builder if you're someone who's looking to get a quick slump buster, as everybody calls it, just to get one out of the way. So we have our quick engine assembly, and we got some pretty sharp looking header setup here. Pretty simple deal here. Now we got a radiator and your floor pan, and oh yeah, so you can put that Shelby on your dashboard if you like to say he signed it. Other than that, we got some assembly going on here. Get the body work done, get everything assembled. So this does look like it built up pretty good. So here's the tonneau cover I was mentioning before. I know when we did the car at the dealer, that was an option, you could buy that. But everything that was an option for that car, I remember, was like sick expensive. So yeah, so other than that, we had the roll bar on ours, obviously you saw in the picture. Pretty neat looking. Get your headlights, put that cool exhaust, side exhaust on there. And that thing had a sweet exhaust note to it, I do know that. And you got your map for the decal sheet if you decide to go that route with the decals, or leave it just a stock clean version, and all that good stuff. So yeah, so this kit was supplied by Hobby Models. So like I say, if you guys are interested in one of these, go down to his website and check this out. Pick yourself up one. It looks like it's going to be a really nice builder. So other than that, guys, I'm going to let you go with that, and we will see you on the next build. And you guys have a good one, and thanks for watching. We will see you the next time around. You guys have a good one.